Pushrod Fury. As a point of reference, I wanted to throw up this map so you can see how far we got on the trip. See, we got pretty far across the US before going up into Canada. And in this video, we're going to start at Whistler's Campground in Jasper. We're going to take the Yellowhead Highway north and west. We're going to stop in an area called Stellako, a beautiful lodge there, and then progress over to Prince Rupert on the coast. Total distance is just under 700 miles from Jasper to Prince Rupert, and Stellako is about right in the middle. So here we go. The Yellowhead Highway takes you directly into Mount Robson Park. Definitely want to stop at the Visitor Center. Ask the park rangers about what's happening that day. They gave us some great intel on some bears that may have been feeding at the Rearguard Falls, and also to take the time to stop at the ancient cedar forest, where you can see massive cedar trees over 1,000 years old. Another essential accessory we brought on the trip is a 2-gallon fuel bag. Didn't have room for fuel cans, so we figured we'd try out this fuel bag. And quite frankly, super pleased. It never leaked, it packs down flat, and here we hit a stretch. I believe it was about 280 kilometers between gas stations. We just didn't want to risk it. So I filled this thing up with exactly 2 gallons, got the cap on nice and secure, strapped it to the bike, and absolutely had no issues at all. Really glad we brought this. Turns out these dogs do hunt. And they like riding in trucks and hunting bears. Absolute blast meeting up with these dogs and the folks that take care of them. It's been a long day on the road. We're headed for the Stellako Lodge. We're really hoping that we can get there before the sun sets, get something to eat, and just get some rest. Stellako Lodge delivered on all fronts. The food was amazing, the cabins are cute and comfortable, and the river was gorgeous. We even saw a bald eagle fly in low above the water just before we left. We had a long day ahead, plenty more to see. Today we've got about 300 miles to go before we get to the Pacific coast, to Prince Rupert. Let's see what unfolds. You'll notice the haziness that's starting to form in the sky. There are massive wildfires in Canada all throughout the summer, and there was an active fire on one of the mountains over to the left, and that smoke was starting to block the sun. So although the sun is setting, yes, the sky is also obscured by the smoke coming off of that wildfire. And this is something we're going to see a few more times on this trip. finally arrived at Prince Rupert just before sunset. Here are a few snapshots of the things that we saw during our visit. We spent 3 days here to get a little bit of work done and quite frankly to get a little bit of rest from the road. We took time to visit the Museum of Northern British Columbia. This is a fantastic way to learn about the Tsimshian First Nations people who lived here in the past and continue to live here today. We're completely blown away. I can't recommend this museum enough. We tried out the famous Bob's on the Rocks. They have the best fish and chips. We got the fried halibut, took some goofy pictures. We stopped by the Wheelhouse Brew Pub for a couple of refreshing beverages and a beautiful sunset. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tune into the next episode where we head north into the Yukon.